Hello, I'm Melinda Thomas, and this is my co-host Chris, and this is another episode of Conversations with Melinda and Chris. And tonight we have our guests, Dan and Amber.
They don't go anywhere, actually. They just drink with us continuously.
Why not?
That's what friends are for.
Wouldn't you want to drink with them?
We actually have an everlasting wine bottle. It's never empty, and I think it's something dealing with our bird back here. It's the bird. Cheers to the bird. Wow, perfect timing. Well, today we're actually going to talk about an interesting topic.
We are talking about bisexual.
Dun dun dun.
Is there such a thing as bisexuality, or are people absolutely heterosexual and absolutely homosexual? Or is there that little gray area in between where human curiosity and imagination take over whatever maybe genetically or psychologically or environmentally predisposed?
Or is it just a pit stop along the way? You know, like, get a gas and then gay, straight, What do you guys think?
I think there is such a thing as bisexuality. I think nothing in human behavior is ever absolute. There's always that gray area. Yes, Kinsey had the whole 0 to 6, and where 10% was absolutely heterosexual, 10% were actually homosexual, and the other 80% were in some gray area in between. And I think, human beings, we are curious, and we have a very vivid and fanciful imagination, and there's always that part of us that says, I wonder, what if, how about, maybe, and where there is alcohol, there is a way. So,
I have no idea. I would never judge anybody and say like, oh, he's saying he's bi, he's really gay. And, I don't know what he likes. I don't know what anyone likes. I know what I like, and I'm
you like everything.
I know, so that's what I'm saying. That's why I would never ever remotely look at anyone else and say like.
So you wouldn't try a girl.
Well, I've thought about it.
Okay.
He liked the flashlight.
I love the flashlight.
He liked the flashlight.
Some percentage is there.
I just don't want to date a girl because.
Okay, that's a good topic. As far as
Not that
bisexuality,
I'm
there's
sure.
a difference between dating or just sleeping with someone.
Yeah.
For many people there is. It's like the whole, this is just sex, this is not love. And many people do that. There are many girls who will kiss another girl, have sex with another girl, and they think, well, I'm not in love with her, it's just sex, it's just playing around. And there are many guys who do the same thing. It's like, you'll let another guy give him a blowjob, you'll fuck another guy up the ass, you'll let another guy fuck him up the ass, but it's just sex, it's not love, I'm not gay, I'm not whatever. But
My friend Ryan, who I hope watches this, he's gay. He loves to watch like straight sex all the time, and he actually said he saw his good girlfriend get fucked the other day. Like he just watched it go in. Like he's like, yeah, I sat there and I watched her get fucked by a hot straight guy. He's like, I just watched.
But I know why some people would rather prefer watching straight porn as opposed to gay porn, is because the guys are more aggressive.
into it.
And then, as opposed to gay porn. But I also know some girls who, for instance, there's a girl who she does YouTube videos as well. Her name's Goddess Glory, and you should check her out. Yes, little plug, Goddess Glory. Check her out. She's very, very crazy. She's very liberal, and she does not hold her tongue. But she's even made a video about how she likes to watch gay men have sex because, for her, and she knows that's not what it's about, but for her it's about dominance. It's about a whole dominating factor, because when you always see straight porn, the guy's always trying to dominate the girl, and the girl's never trying to be, aggressive.
Oh, I think I need to talk to her.
So,
her porn with girls.
Yeah.
But getting back to the whole bisexuality, I think most people don't believe there's a thing about bisexuality because they want to know exactly what they're getting themselves into. I think women are always competing with another woman. So the idea of having to compete with women and men too just increases the pool of competition. I think the same thing with gay men and dealing with bisexual men. It's like it just increases the pool of competition. Losing your man, and from a gay perspective, to another man is one thing. But losing your man to a woman is a whole nother psychological whirlwind. And the same thing for women. It's like losing your man to another woman is one thing, but losing your man to a man, it just raises questions and issues of your own femininity or masculinity that you just don't know what to deal with. So I think it isn't so much bisexuality doesn't exist. I think we don't know how to deal with it. And so it makes it easier to
Because that's how
say
we're
it doesn't
conditioned
exist.
in a culture. That's how we've been raised our whole life. I mean, this is like X, Y, and Z, and A, B, and C. Like everything's been kind of like handed to us. You know what I mean?
Because, I'm sorry, keep going,
Yeah.
but even straight men, as much as straight men have their whole lesbian fantasies, as long as it's just sex, it's fine. But the idea of a woman being with another woman who she loves,
Right.
that brings the whole competition factor, and they can't deal with that. So it's...
Well, I mean, when I like was coming out to myself when I was younger, it was like 14, 15, I said to myself I was bisexual. And it's because I didn't, like for me, bisexuality wasn't because I was attracted to both men and women, it's because I didn't know where I stood with my sexuality. So I just put myself in the middle. And when I was bisexual, I found that I was getting hated by both straight people and gay people. And it's harder for bisexuals to date, period.
Mm-hmm.
Much less, you know, you want to get into sexuality and whether or not they're really bisexual. They like, I feel like society doesn't even give them a chance to express that because they're so like, we're here, you know, and they're there. Where are you? You know.
I just keep coming back to like, it keeps coming back to the thing I keep saying all night. Like, try everything once. Just try everything, and then you might like it and you might not.
Well, you say that now, but would you date a bisexual? Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't think that I would.
I mean, I'm not like. I mean, I'm only.
I wouldn't be. I don't think that I would.
I don't know. I don't know.
Honestly, that's
I would never say never for anything. I've like gone out with guys who have been bi, but I mean years ago, not lately, but just because I don't meet any anymore. But I don't think I'd be opposed to it.
I just want to say, touching on what you just said about how it's like not acceptable for society because everyone knows where they are. It's like everyone wants to put a label
Yeah.
on everybody else, and maybe some people just aren't labelable. Like maybe they just don't want to identify outwardly like I'm only this or I'm only that. I am who I am. Like. You know, it's a complex mix of things, and maybe it's just
That's what
not
makes us interesting. That's what
yeah.
makes us human.
And that's what I'm saying, it's like human beings, that's what we were curious about things. We like to experiment with things, and we don't allow that in our society. We want people to be very specific and very definite and say this is what you are and this is what you always will be.
Yeah,
and,
so it's like clear to understand
It doesn't-
just from the surface level.
and human beings don't work that way.
This is the thing also, like I'm just purely for me, but I don't think that I would be able to, like I said before, like date a bisexual, and this is why. I would be one of those people who would be like, would feel weird. If let's say somebody cheated on me and it was with another guy, I wouldn't care, but if it was with a girl,
You would still care.
I would feel, I would still care.
It's simple.
But it's different because it's one thing with the guy, because at least you can say, well, maybe it was lust or maybe it was love. But with the girl, it's something completely different. It's
you're
something
thinking,
I can't
like,
compete with.
I can't do
You know,
what
if I
you
want to
do.
fix
Yeah.
the situation,
Well,
you know, and I
but then
can't.
it's like not even a competition because you can't compete.
That was the
The
bird.
bird is spoken.
It's the first time we've gotten the time up all day.
Yeah. Well, that means we gotta go. But it's been fun. Shut the bird off. Shut up, bird. Shut up.
Fuck that damn
You
bird.
tell us. You'll see pictures. We fucked him up. Tell us what you guys think. Let us know. Comment, rate, subscribe.
I fought the bird and I won.
Yeah. And that's what you get after a couple of glasses.
That's fine.
That's
There was a song. I fought the law and the law won, but I changed it because I won. Well, anyway.
Good night, guys.
Have some regatta
Much
salada.
It's
love.
good to hug goodbye.
All right. So.